What makes an A+ quality trade setup on your charts? It's really important. Let's discuss this and more right now. Hey traders, Andrew Mitchem here, the owner of the Forex Trading Coach with video and podcast number 309. Now I wanted to talk about something that's really important to your trading success. It will help you in so many ways. And it's all about identifying what we call an A+ quality trade setup on your charts. Why is that important? Well, it will help you become more successful. It would almost guarantee your success if you stick to these rules. So, last night with my clients, we held our live weekly 2-hour trading room webinar. And we talked about the importance of this, about looking for A+ trade setups. But what is an A+ trade setup? So each person, depending on your strategy, it will be different. But at the Forex Trading Coach, we have a defined, clear set of rules that we're looking for to enter a trade. Now, it's really important to understand, to help you with your emotions and help with psychology, that you go through this process and you stick to it. Because a lot of people take one profitable trade and all of a sudden they're over the moon and, trading's fantastic, and then they do something stupid next time. Or they'll have a loss or 2 or 3 losses in a row and all of a sudden trading's terrible, I hate it, I'm losing money, it's my broker's fault, whatever it is, that you get the picture. So, what I've suggested clients do is I'm suggesting that they have the set of rules that we look for. And every time they take a trade, does this individual trade setup meet this set of rules that we're looking for? Yes or no? And not all the time is every single one of those going to be perfect. But do the vast majority of these setups, or this setup, does it have the vast majority of these technical trade setup things that we're looking for? And if it does, fantastic, take the trade. Because what it means is you get to train your eye to look for that setup. It doesn't matter what the time frame chart is, what the currency pair is, whether it's the New Zealand dollar because I live here, or whether it's the US dollar because you live in America. It does not matter. Trade the setup, because what that will give you is the ability to train your eye to see the setup no matter what the pair, no matter what the time frame. What it also does is it takes away those highs and lows of that emotion. Because if the trade matches your criteria that you're looking for and you take the trade and it gets to your profit target, fantastic. If it doesn't, if it gets stopped out, if something changes, it doesn't matter, because you traded the trade setup itself. And if you have a good system, a good strategy like we do that has a high reward for risk, we know without doubt that if you traded 100 setups of what we call A+ quality setups, over those 100 trades, you will without doubt be profitable. So, that's why it's really important to do that. Now, a client of mine created a journal, and every trade that he takes, he analyzes, is it good enough to meet our criteria? Yes or no. If it does, he takes the trade, takes a screenshot. And, that, he said, in itself is massively helping him. So that is one thing I really want to stress there, about making sure you journal your trades and your entry, your exits, take a screenshot, and it will help you build that library, that portfolio of trades that in your strategy will help you. Now, on that same webinar last night, had an amazing comment midway through the webinar from a guy called Scott. And Scott said to me, do you know, Andrew, I've made 3% just from copying your trades on the webinar so far. Now, at that time, we'd taken 3 trades and all 3 had hit their profit. Now, in total on that 2-hour webinar last night, I actually took 7 trades in total. And so far, 4 of them have hit their profit target. 1 got stopped out and 2 are still open right now as I'm recording this, that are still in profit. 7 trade setups taken live. You can see me analyzing the charts, see me taking the trades, why I'm taking the trades, and actually see it happen in real time. There's no fiddling anything. There's no just cherry picking the best trades and just kind of quietly hush ignore the ones that don't work. There's none of that. This is 2-hour live webinars, 7 trades taken in front of everybody, and that's the importance of of coming on board with us and and just getting that experience of training your eye. You get that every day with our daily trading suggestions as well. But on those webinars that we hold, I hold a European session webinar, say like yesterday. Next week, Paul, who works for me over in America, holds a US session. The week after, back to my European session, etc. So it doesn't matter where you live in the world, you can jump on one of those live webinars every single week and watch us trading live. And there is nothing better than that. So I hope that helps. Look forward to catching up with you this time next week. Don't forget that trading journal to get what you classify as an A+ trade setup. It will almost guaranteed improve your trading.